Trainer, I wasn't expecting you to show up today. Our weekly meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, is it not? Huh. So it is Wednesday. That means I've been up for 68 hours, 25 minutes, and 17 seconds right now. Needless to say, it seems my research has been on entertainment over the past few days. You know how it gets. I have a tendency to get sucked into my work. I made great strides, and I have no plans of stopping. Hey, I see that look in your eyes. What are you planning? Trainer, what are you doing? Hey, Trainer! You are not forcing me into the shower. I have to continue experimenting. My research won't run by itself. Let me do one more experiment. Come on, please. Fine, I'll take a shower. If you're going to force me to bathe, you can make me food at the very least. And I want pancakes. Happy now. My hair is soaked and my clothes are sticking and... You actually are making pancakes. I suppose I'll forgive you, but only this once. I won't tolerate interruptions to my research like that again. Don't look at me like that. I did use a towel. Properly, mostly. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Don't just rub my head like I'm some bedraggled fool. Fine. Apparently my self-grooming skills are not up to your standard. Proceed. Okay, I'm dry enough now. Let's eat. This is remarkable. Did you add maple syrup into the batter? You're spoiling me. Fruit on the side too? I admit, I didn't really expect this level of care. No, that reminds me. I wanted to go shopping yesterday, but I was wrapped up in my work. There's quite a few things I wanted to pick up. They're all quite bulky. Would you mind coming with me to the store? Okay, let's finish up this food and get going as soon as possible. The sooner we get this done, the sooner I can get back to work. I'll take care of the dishes later. It's the least I can do for the food. Okay, let's go. First stop should be the laboratory equipment outlet. I need to get a hot plate, some new glassware. I can also use espresso for the lab. See, mostly serves as the chemistry of my research at this point in the moment. Some electrical equipment couldn't hurt, especially considering I need some outsource for all my electronic designs. I need to get my hands on the prototype. But I need to clear that tracing first, considering they hired me for my chemistry contributions, not my electronics. If I want this new equipment for free, I'll have to speak to her, and that's always a headache. I don't think it's worth the fight. Trainer, why are you doing this? You didn't have to come today. You didn't have to get me washed. You didn't have to make me food. And you didn't have to come with me to the shop. I have put you through so much, and you've seemingly gotten very little out of this, if anything. Forget I said anything. My mind wanders too much. Let's keep going. There. Precision scales. Finally. Do you have any idea how infuriating it is when your measurements are off by even 1/100th of a gram? It throws the entire data set into chaos. Entire days of experimentation ruined. Weeks even! This model has a milligram readout. Acceptable. But this one, look. It claims a microgram readout. That extra decimal place could save me hours of recalibration. But would the difference in the margin of error actually justify the cost increase? Get the cheaper one. Spoken like someone who's never had a catalyst behave unpredictably at 3:12 after 40 hours awake. We're taking this one. Hey, be careful. If I'm going to trust you to carry it, you need to hold it gently. Don't tilt it, don't jostle it, and for the love of my sanity, don't drop it. See? It wasn't that hard. Now, do try to keep in mind until we get back home, everything you'll be carrying is very fragile. Now, glassware, beakers, flasks, condensers, tubing, and... replacement stoppers. The last batch you rode faster than I expected. A sign of progress, really, when even the glass can't keep up with my experiments. Don't even think about touching that flask. I have no intention of buying that one. Why? The wall is thinner and the bottom isn't flat. You can't rely on that for controlled heating. And looking at this new heater in the catalog, it's a hot plate and not a flame. And the bottom of the flask also has to be flat so the plate and the flask mesh together for optimal heating efficiency. Hey, easy! Don't jostle the glassware. You already have the scales. Don't let me regret entrusting you. Next, the heater. My old one kept shorting out. Honestly, it's embarrassing. A researcher of my caliber relying on faulty equipment. It's unacceptable. Excellent. That should cover the laboratory needs. It even fits the flask, as expected. Thankfully, this is going on Trayson's card. You know, if I'd gone by myself, I'd probably still be stuck in the glassware aisle, debating between beakers with 500 micron lip difference. So, having you here is efficient, practical. Thanks for being here. I don't think I would have been able to hold everything myself. We're basically at max capacity cargo-wise. There's no way we can carry anything more. I think we should go back home and drop off the equipment we just bought before going to the supermarket. You're slowing down. The bags. They must be heavier than I thought. Give me one. Don't argue, I said give me one. What's with that look? You think I can't carry a bag? That's insulting, you know. I'm an Uma Musume, gifted with supernatural speed, power, and stamina. I can do everything you can do, and better. Now give me the bag. Thank you, guinea pig. I'm not experimenting on you today, so avoiding any undue stress would be ideal. Be that as it may, we still need to get home within a reasonable amount of time. It shouldn't be any more than a 5-minute walk. Surely you can do that? Alright, Stand up. There you go. Nice and easy. Let's go. Finally home. I'll put away the new equipment and make sure everything's stowed. You did let me finish the last experiment, and I still had to clean it. Thanks a lot. In the meanwhile, would you please check the kitchen for any missing ingredients, or anything else I'm low on? If I recall correctly, I'm low on rice and some other seasonings. I think my tofu is going to spoil too. Good news, guinea pig. None of the new equipment was damaged during transit. You did a good job. And you even wrote down what we need from the shop. Excellent. Let's take a look here. Rice, strawberries, mangoes, cucumbers. Huh? I wasn't expecting this list to be this comprehensive. It just keeps going. I'm not complaining, by the way. It just seems you've added items to the list that I never held in stock before. Are you sure this is correct? For Eclipse's sake, you added sour powder. What purpose could that possibly serve? You wanted to see how I react to sour foods? For the love of... Fine. Can my second favorite guinea pig identify this yellow fruit? That's right, it's a lemon. And this is half of a lemon. Now then, trainer, observe as I gently squeeze the lemon juice into my mouth. Now, you've seen how I react to sour foods. Are you happy with this result? You were so easy to please. Come on, let's go before you get any more bright ideas. They always set the air conditioner far too low to be comfortable. What? You didn't feel the blast of cold air as we walked in? Interesting. I'll have to remember that for later. I wasn't expecting there to be any major difference in our thermal tolerance, so this is surprising information. This begs the question whether or not the difference between you and I is instinctive, or the same thing applies to humans and Uma Musume as a whole. See? This is why you shouldn't take me away from my research. It's your fault I can't get it off my mind right now. You tore me away from it without even letting me finish what I started. Let's just get the food we need and go. I've been up for over 70 hours now, so some rest would be appreciated. Put the lemons down. Alright, the bakery section is first. I want to get some bagels and a baguette. That's odd. Are the baguettes out of stock? No matter. The bagels will be enough. Fruit section's next. I wonder if they'll have anything interesting. Trainer, why are you handing me a box of strawberries? I know they're on the list, but... What do you mean, look at the bottom? They're moldy! Why are you handing me a box of moldy strawberries? Look closer. Alright, but I don't really see the point. Oh, that is interesting. This type of mold is uncommon on strawberries. It's usually botrytis or rhizopus that takes hold. This is penicillium, which is the same kind of mold that would be used to make penicillin. You can tell it's penicillium by its odd blue-green color and its fuzzy texture. This isn't the correct species though. If I recall correctly, this is Penicillium expansum. The species needed to produce penicillin is Chrysogenum, which is very hard to isolate from the contaminated environments like this. This does get me thinking though. If I can isolate this species and make it somewhat useful. As it stands, I am mostly a chemical scientist. However, attempting to isolate and breed a useful species of penicillium from this contaminated sample might give me the insight I need to make this breakthrough I was attempting earlier. Trainer, you've given me a gift many times over, and I cannot thank you enough. I want to get home as quickly as possible, but we still need to finish food shopping first. Please wrap the box of strawberries in 2 plastic bags and tape it shut. Come on, there's tape 3 aisles over. I'll pay for it when we check out. Hurry up, I don't want to waste time. Okay, give me the box of strawberries. Oh, perfect. It's surprisingly beautiful looking at it now. Can you pass me the small knife next to you? You know, I wasn't expecting it to look this pretty under a microscope. I'll suspend another sample in saline and mix it with the testing agent I made. Yeah, that's set. It'll be a few hours before I get the reaction I'm looking for. I'd love to set up another sample, but any further experimentation depends on the results of this one. I think the lack of sleep is finally getting to me. The tailwind of excitement stopped blowing in my favor. Be as it may, there is always more science to be done. I think I'll have a little rest while I wait for the agent to develop. Wake me up in an hour.